everybody, it's Lisa Grunden here, and I wanted to talk tonight a little bit about when things are falling apart, because in the ongoing saga of me unpacking all of my things, all of my precious belongings that I don't know why I collected all of this stuff, to tell you the truth, other than at one point it all held special significance for me, and however now it's just a bunch of stuff. However, I did find something today that that made me come up with this idea for this video tonight, because several years ago, when was it? Probably about 5.5 years ago or so, my hubby and I, we weren't married yet. We were in Sedona, Arizona, and I wanted to go to Sedona because it's just this magic place, and it's got lots of really cool things, and the vortexes are there, and I thought it would be really warm, and it wasn't really warm. It wasn't terribly cold, but it wasn't like 70s, 80s like I thought it would be in the month of January. I think we were there. It was a little cooler than that. So anyway, so I can remember this day specifically that I was up on the mountain and I was hiking with my hubby, and he was my guy at the time, and like we just weren't meshing that day, and there were some things that were going on. I don't remember what was going on. All I can remember is that I'm in Sedona, I'm hiking on a mountain, two things, and I'm with my guy, 3 things that I really love. So why does it feel like everything is awful? Does anybody ever have a day like that when it just felt like, you know, man, nothing is going right, and it feels like everything is going wrong, and I was like, what else could possibly happen, right? And so then when I was hiking down the mountain, all I remember was this guy coming up to me really, really quickly, kind of like in the movies where you see it in the movie where someone rushes the camera right away and you're kind of taken aback a little bit, you know, something's going to happen. And I don't know where this guy came from or anything else, but he gave me this. Do you see this? This is a heart-shaped rock. And I don't even remember what he looked like. I just remember this guy, and I just remember him saying to me, the mountain gave you a heart. The mountain wants you to have this heart. And I'm like, wow, because everything in that instant, well, first off, anybody who knows me knows I really love rocks, and you know, who doesn't love a heart? And I really love rocks, and it's a red rock. And I've had it with me. I've had it ever since. And so I remember when I unpacked this today and I saw this heart there, and I'm like, wow. And what are the little things? You know, because maybe your life is different than mine. Sometimes I forget how truly blessed I am and how really cool life is. Sometimes I forget. And I talked about a reset a few days ago on a few of my Facebook Lives ago, the importance of a reset, something that we do regularly that keeps everything moving well. And then there's those in-the-moment resets. So what is your in-the-moment reset? I have this little heart, and I wrote in the story that goes with the heart about the guy that gave it to me on what was seemingly the worst day of my life. Yeah, big drama queen, worst day of my life. And whenever I see this, I remember that moment. And I remember that moment because everything can shift in a moment when you allow it to shift in a moment, when you open to something better happening in your life. And, you know, whether, you know, you're having a fight with your spouse, or things aren't going well at work, or, you know, it's your kids, it's the money for, you know, it's money, it's whatever, you know, you name it. Lots of things can go wrong, right? And so there's lots of little resets that can be done. Lots of little resets, and they don't need to be great, big, huge things. I mean, mine's this little rock. I unpacked it today. It had been in a box since 2014. I didn't even realize. I knew I hadn't seen it in a while. I didn't know what had happened to it. And there I found it in a box today that came with my overseas stuff. I found it there. And I want to show you one other thing that I have as reset, because, you know, my life involves a lot of travel, and I love to travel. I love going a lot of places, and there's one thing that I'm very diligent about getting when I travel anywhere, and I'm going to show that to you right now. You ready? So this is my refrigerator. How much fun is that? How's it getting any better than that? Do you see all these magnets? And each of these magnets is from a different place, and it has a different story and all that kind of stuff. So when I look at my refrigerator today, because all these magnets I've just unpacked too, I've had a bunch of them from the States. However, these are all from, you know, they're from, well, this one's from Atlanta and Barcelona, Firenze, which is Florence. This one is from Stratford by the Avon, where Shakespeare's from. I got a bunch of Mevlevi dancers, Sufi dancers, when I was in Turkey. And, you know, it's just, how does it get better than that? And so it's so important that you have something, because how... What is it? Is it a thought? Is it a song? Is it your dog? Is it your child? Is it pictures of grandbabies, pictures of puppies on Facebook or anything like that? Because, you know, crap happens in our lives. It just does. And we have choice. All the time we have a choice. That I can remember a heart that a stranger gave to me when I was climbing down a mountain. Magnets on a refrigerator that remind me of places that I went, and they're just full of memories. Just full of memories. And so it's just so cool to have just something, a touchstone, a reset, a touchstone, which is really what it is. That just, you look at it and you're like, oh, you know, life's pretty good. You know, life is pretty good. And somehow, even though I'm struggling, you know, with the relationship, with the money, with the kids, with the dogs, with the boss, with whatever it is, friends, you know, whatever it is, it's your touchstone. So, this is Lisa. I just wanted to let you know that thank you for being out here. Thank you for watching these videos. And you know what? You are amazing. You are really amazing. And I don't care how many times I have to tell you, someday you'll realize it too. And maybe a lot of you already know you're amazing, and how incredible is that? So thanks for being out here. Till next time, this is Lisa. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.